nice things, you know? I don't get it. I'm not a CCU person. So anyway, I got flow to CCU, right? So I had 3 patients. And it was finally good, because usually when you're afloat, they just give it to you. They give you the hardest patients. They give you all the patients they don't want, all right? So I'm sick and tired of it. So anyway, but I go up, I got 3 patients. I'm like, because I can handle 2. 2 vents, a lot of pumps, I can handle it. Give me 3, puts me over. 3, it just puts me over there. Yeah, I got to put someone on autopilot. But anyway, I look, and one of my patients is a rule out of mine. It was ruled out. So now I really only have 2 patients. Okay, so I'm like, oh, good, good. So then I get a call from the ER, and they're bringing up a patient. I'm like, well, you really can't because we don't have a bed. They say, oh, yes, you do. Mr. So-and-so could be transferred out. I'm like, yeah, he can, but we don't have a bed. They say, but don't worry, we got a bed for him already. I'm like, I said, all right, well, you know, I got to get him out of the bed he's in. Well, you better hurry up because we're bringing the patient up. Matter of fact, we're calling to give you the heads up that the patient's on the elevator and she's in VTAC. I'm like, can't you keep people down in the emergency room until they get stabilized, for heaven's sake? They're like, well, it's a weekend. You never know what might come in. All right, so now I'm schizo because now I got 4 patients. So I'm running around like a chicken without a head because I got to, you know, get this guy out. He bought every piece of clothes, 10 pairs of shoes. I'm throwing everything in a garbage bag, you know, 6 pairs of pants. I'm running around like a chicken without a head, and then you got to put them on a life pack. Why do you got to put them on a life pack? I'm getting rid of them. I got to look for things now. Got to put them on a life pack. Then he was on high humidity air or something. I don't know, high humidity air. Because his throat was very dry. Enough of nothing. You're in CCU and your only complaint is a dry throat. Goodbye, you know? But anyway. Then I get the O2 tank. I'm putting on like 21, 24%. This high humidity stuff. I'm going out of my mind. In the middle of all my running around, he says to me, are my testicles black? I'm, excuse me? I said, I'm sure they're fine, all right? It wouldn't be transferring if they weren't, all right? Everything's fine, don't worry about it. It's like, no, you really got to check. Are my testicles black? And I'm like, I'm sure they're fine, all right? They came in fine, they'll go out fine, all right? Don't worry about it. So then he's getting like, he's on the life pack. It's on the tack, like 120, 130. And I'm saying, maybe there is something wrong. Maybe that's why I was in CCU. Maybe the day babe forgot to tell me about something going on over here. You know, my luck, I'll bring him up to the floor, someone go gangrene, fall off or something. I'll be suing millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Then I said, you know, I better look. So then I lift up his gown, and I, you know, pull down his pants, and I'm looking. I'm lifting him up. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm like, they're fine. Takes this mask off and says, are my test results back? I thought he said, are my testicles black? But he really wanted to know if his test results were back. I'm like, they're back too. Everything is fine, all right? You can go now. Which EKG?